I'm sorry, Yulia. I fell in love with someone else, so I need you to cancel our wedding, okay?
What?
I'm calling off our engagement. I'm gonna marry her instead. I'm really sorry this happened, but believe me, you didn't do anything wrong, Yulia. This is all on me.
Huh? Oh, wait a second. What are you suddenly talking about? Calling off our engagement? Being in love with someone else? But our wedding is planned next month, you know? We literally just sent out the save the dates last week. We already booked the venue, and everything is planned out. You know we can't cancel the wedding at this timing. Henry, is this some kind of joke? Because it's not funny at all. I don't have time for this.
I'm really sorry. I know the timing is terrible, and I understand how you feel now, but I just can't keep lying to you.
Just apologizing doesn't help, Henry. Sorry, but I can't just say, okay, fine, to this right away. Let me think about the engagement cancellation. I can't think properly right now in this situation. You should calm down and reconsider this too. Maybe you're just having cold feet about the wedding? That's normal. We can work through it together. I'm sure we can overcome this.
No, there's no need for that. I've already started planning the wedding with her, so calling off our engagement is the only option. Trust me, I've already thought this through completely. Nothing is gonna change my mind.
What?
So our engagement is officially over. Give up on marrying me.
Huh? What do you mean you've already started planning a wedding with her? You just said you fell in love with someone, right? Don't tell me you're already dating this person? How long has this been going on?
I'm really sorry. Actually, we started dating about 3 months ago. She fell for me at first sight, and she was so aggressive about it, I just couldn't say no to her. She kept telling me how much she loved me, how I was perfect for her. I tried to resist at first, but...
So you just went along with it and you're going to marry her? Throwing away the 5 years we spent together. That's 5 years, Henry! I can't believe you can betray me like this.
I'm sorry, but I couldn't help it. Any guy would give in if such a beautiful woman came onto him that strong. You don't understand what it's like to have someone worship you like that. Besides, you should have told me about your childhood friend sooner. If you had, I would have switched to this beautiful girlfriend right away, and I wouldn't have wasted 5 years dating you. Those 5 years could have been with someone who actually appreciated me.
Wait a minute. Did you just say my childhood friend? What do you mean? I barely talk about my childhood. How would you even know about them?
Yeah, that's right. I never knew you had such a gorgeous childhood friend. She told me all about your past together, how close you two were when you were little.
No way! Cameron and you were dating?
Yes! Cameron and I are in love! There's no room for you anymore, so just give up!
So Henry told you about us, right? I hope he broke it to you gently.
Yeah, just a little while ago. This is all so sudden. I still can't process what's happening. My head is spinning right now.
I'm so sorry this happened. I never meant to hurt you, truly, but I want to stay friends with you, Yulia. So, let's just put the ex-boyfriend and ex-girlfriend thing aside, and the three of us can all stay friends. We can make this work if we're all mature about it.
Oh, please, don't be ridiculous. There's no way I can be friends with someone who stole my fiancé. What kind of person do you think I am?
Yulia, I really do care about your feelings.
More importantly, just explain what's going on. Cameron, when did you have gender reassignment surgery? I never heard you were living as a woman. Last I knew, you were living as a man. This doesn't make any sense. I need a good explanation for this.
Huh? What are you talking about?
You always had androgynous features and were more cute than handsome, but I never imagined you were living as a woman. And Cameron, didn't you just get married last year? What happened to your wife? Did you tell her everything and get divorced? And does she know you're stealing someone's fiancé?
Oh, wait a second, Yulia. What's this about the gender issue and surgery? Who are you confusing me with?
Who? But you're Cameron, aren't you? My childhood friend from elementary school who's a year different, and we grew up like siblings, like a big sister and little brother. I never thought a guy like you would actually steal my fiancé. I thought you had more integrity than that.
What are you talking about, Yulia? I still don't understand what you're trying to say, but I'm definitely not a guy. I've always been a girl, and we've known each other since preschool. Don't tell me you've forgotten about me.
Huh? Known each other since preschool? But
we were close friends until I transferred in 3rd grade. I finally got to come back, but you've forgotten about me. I'm so sad. I cried so much when I had to move away.
What? Wait, Cameron, you mean that Cameron? The one who lived next door and was completely attached to me? Not the Cameron who moved in across the street after.
Ah, so you finally remember. Yes, that's me. Even after I transferred, I never forgot about you, Yulia. No matter where I went, I couldn't make friends closer than you. But earlier this year, my company transferred me back here. I'm so happy we can talk like this again. It's like fate brought us back together. Isn't this great?
Don't mess with me. I'm in the worst mood right now. You remember the reason why you had to transfer, don't you? How dare you come back here after all that?
Huh? Yulia, why are you so angry?
Remember, you stole all kinds of things from my house. It got worse to the point where our parents had to talk it over. And your family had to move away, didn't they? It wasn't just a normal transfer. You were basically run out of town.
But believe me, I didn't steal them. I told you that back then. I just wanted to have the same things as you, Yulia, because I liked you so much. I wanted to be closer to you, so I just took your things home. It made me feel like we were connected even when we were apart.
That insane way of forcing closeness with me, you still haven't fixed it. Taking things without permission is stealing, no matter how you try to justify it.
Well, I do regret going a bit overboard at that time. But I was just a child who didn't understand boundaries. That's why I wanted to come back and apologize to you in person. And I wanted to be friends like we used to be. I've grown up now, I promise.
And how does that lead you to stealing my fiancé? You say you want to be friends with me, but you're doing the complete opposite. Seriously, this is worse than stealing my toys. This is my life you're messing with, and I've had enough of this.
No, this is also to become friends with you, Yulia, to maintain our friendship. If I marry your fiancé, I thought we could be close again. Don't you see the logic?
Huh?
When you love the same person, you feel closer, right? Seems like Henry doesn't hate you either. So I hope all 3 of us can stay friends from now on. Ex-boyfriend, ex-girlfriend, and the bride. It's like a super strong bond, right? We'll have so much history together.
Scary, 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 scary. What is this love triangle of terror? Seriously, you need professional help, Cameron. Don't you realize? This isn't normal thinking.
No, it's not scary at all. I just want to be friends with you, Yulia. I don't want to completely take Henry away from you, and if you want, I can let you borrow him sometimes. I'm totally fine with that. Like shared custody, but for boyfriends. Doesn't that sound fun?
Are you insane? Who would borrow him, you idiot? Henry, who cheats so easily, and you, who's completely unhinged. I'm done with both of you.
Hey, Yulia, did you get our wedding invitation? I haven't heard back from you at all. You're supposed to RSVP by now.
I threw it away the moment it arrived. How dare you invite your ex-girlfriend to your wedding with the woman you cheated with? Do you have no shame?
Hey now, calling her the woman I cheated with is rude! Cameron is your childhood friend! Show some respect!
Excuse me?
Besides, it's natural to invite you! It's the wedding of two people you know, so of course we'd invite you! And yet you threw away the invitation! What a terrible person you are!
The terrible one is you, dating another woman while engaged and then inviting me to the wedding. Who would attend your ceremony? You're delusional if you think I'd show up.
Don't say such sad things, Yulia! I want to ask you to give a speech, too. Without you, the wedding won't work out!
I can't believe this! You actually want me to give a speech? Have you completely lost your mind?
Cameron says she wants you to give a speech! You're her childhood friend and best friend since you were little, so she absolutely wants you to give the friend's representative speech. And I totally agree, so you have to come! It would mean so much to both of us!
Are you kidding me? Asking your ex-girlfriend to give a speech. How much are you mocking me? What would I even say? I hope you're happy with the man who betrayed me?
I'm not mocking you at all! Actually, I think of you as Cupid for our love. Far from mocking you, I'm only grateful. You introduced us in a way.
Huh? I didn't introduce you to anyone.
Thanks to you, I'm getting a wonderful bride, and Cameron says she's happy she can be friends with you again. So you absolutely have to come to the wedding. Your childhood friend marrying your ex-boyfriend is super celebratory. Please give a speech for her.
My childhood friend is a guy, though.
Huh? What are you talking about now?
And that childhood friend is already married. When I contacted him recently, he said he's having a baby.
Wait, hold on, what are you talking about? A guy and married too? That can't be right. Cameron is a genuine girl and she's marrying me.
That person is not my childhood friend. She's just a stranger I cut ties with before.
Huh? What do you mean, cut ties? Cameron never mentioned anything like that.
When Cameron transferred, we severed our relationship. We haven't been in contact at all since then. And I don't want to be thought of as friends with someone like her.
Why do you hate her so much? And I never heard about cutting ties. I heard you two were close friends right up until she transferred.
We weren't close. That girl was just obsessed with me. We were together from preschool until 3rd grade, but Cameron was really shy. As a result, she only latched on to me, her next-door neighbor. That escalated, and she wouldn't even let me play with other kids. Despite being in preschool, she'd spread rumors about me behind my back to isolate me. That's how scheming she was. All lies to keep me to herself.
Seriously? But she seems so sweet and kind. She's always so gentle with everyone.
And it got worse, until she finally stole from my house. She wanted to have the same things as the person she liked. So, when we were playing, she'd take my toys and clothes home. My parents were furious, and Cameron's family had to transfer.
That happened? I knew she really admired you, but deliberately isolating you and stealing things is abnormal. Why didn't she tell me any of this?
Right, it's very abnormal. So you're just part of her abnormal obsession too. She only wants to marry you because you were my fiancé. Cameron doesn't care about you one bit. You're just a tool to get to me. Once she has you, she has a connection to me.
What? But we're in love with each other!
It's more like one-sided. She's using you, Henry. Open your eyes.
No way! But she's so affectionate! She's always talking about our future together!
My only childhood friend is the boy named Cameron who moved in across the street. It's a coincidence they have the same name, but he's a very kind and considerate person.
Why won't you come to the wedding? I thought you'd definitely come. I thought this would be our chance to be friends again. There's no point in stealing him if this is how it turns out. I did all this for you, Yulia.
Of course I'm not going to a wedding like that. Think about it calmly for once. You stole my fiancé and expect me to celebrate?
I thought about it calmly too. But I knew if I contacted you, you'd ignore me. So I thought stealing Henry was the only way. I wanted to force a connection with you, Yulia. Because you never responded to me. What else was I supposed to do to connect to you?
Well, your carefully thought out plan was a huge failure, because I hate you even more now. Congratulations on making things worse. I can't forgive you for this.
No! I just wanted to be friends like we used to be. I want to go shopping together and have coffee like normal close childhood friends. That's all I want, so please don't say you hate me. I've dreamed about this reunion for years.
Oh, so you wanted to have coffee with me? If that's the case, let's go to a cafe, since you want it so badly.
Really? That's okay? You mean it? I'm so happy.
Of course. I want to discuss the compensation claim too, so let's have coffee if you're okay with that.
What? Compensation claim? What are you talking about?
Why are you surprised about that? You stole my fiancé. Of course you were prepared to marry Henry knowing about this, right? Actions have consequences, Cameron.
Wait, Yulia! I never thought about that at all. Compensation means money, right? I don't have that much in savings.
Don't worry, Cameron. For people without money, there are things like payday loans. I'm sure you can figure something out. You're a resourceful girl.
What?
Anyway, I'll let you know the date and time later. We'll call Henry too, and the three of us can have coffee. I want you to sign a written promise, so just bring your seal.
Please, Yulia, let's get back together! You're the only one I love! I made a terrible mistake!
Huh? What did you just say? Where is this coming from?
So please, drop the compensation claim against me. Let's go back to having the wedding as planned. I asked the venue and we can still cancel the cancellation. So please, marry me as originally planned. I'll be a better husband, I promise. I'll never look at another woman again.
I refuse. I don't want to marry a cheater. That trust is gone forever, Henry.
Cheating? This time doesn't count, right? Because Cameron didn't like me at all. I was just used by her to make up with you. So I'm a victim here too. She manipulated me. She love-bombed me and I fell for it.
I sympathize with you being used by her, but the fact that you were dating doesn't disappear. Didn't you say any guy would give in to a beautiful woman? Sorry, I'm just not beautiful enough. Not beautiful enough to make you stay faithful.
Hey, don't be so mean, Yulia. I was just dazzled by Cameron for a moment. I think you're beautiful too, and I want you to be my wife. You're the only one I really love. Cameron means nothing to me now.
I don't love you anymore, and I don't want to get back together. Just hurry up and transfer the compensation. Remember, the deadline is in 3 days. I'm waiting for the payment.
Can't you at least reduce the amount? Just for breaking up, $20,000 is way too much. How am I supposed to afford that?
Just for breaking up? I'd already told my parents and friends about the wedding, and it was only a month away. Do you know how hurt I was to break up in that situation? If you really love me, just pay it without complaining. I had to cancel the venue, the caterer, the photographer. I had to tell everyone we're not getting married. Do you know how humiliating that was?
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
I won't reduce it by even 1 cent. But if you still have complaints, come to my parents' house. Talk in front of me and my parents. I'm sure they'd love to hear your excuses. My dad especially wants to have a word with you.
I'm sorry. I'll get the money somehow. I'll transfer it right away.
Yulia, about my compensation claim, can you reduce it a little?
Oh, so now it's your turn. What do you want with me now?
I broke up with Henry anyway, and the wedding's off now. So shouldn't we cancel the compensation claim? I'm giving him back to you. So, let's not do compensation claims between childhood friends. Can't we just forgive and forget? Just start fresh?
You're not my childhood friend, and I will absolutely collect the compensation from you. You have 3 days until the deadline, and I won't forgive even 1 minute late. My lawyer has the account information ready.
But even if you say that, $20,000 is... I'll give up on being friends with you, so can you do something about it? The Yulia from when we were little was kinder, right?
Oh, I'm kind both then and now. That's why I'm only claiming compensation first. And haven't told your parents yet. See how nice I'm being?
What? You wouldn't?
When I told my parents everything, they were furious. And apparently, they still have your parents' contact information. They were making a fuss about calling them right away to come pick you up. I had to physically stop my dad from calling. He was turning red in the face.
Wait! My parents have nothing to do with this. This is between us. I'm an adult now.
I thought so too, but apparently our parents made a promise back then. Your family promised they would never come back to this town. But you came back. They're livid that you broke your promise.
What? I never heard about that promise.
Right, we were still in elementary school back then. So, out of my kind consideration, I haven't contacted your parents yet. But when you say I'm not kind, it makes me so sad. If you say things like that, I'll call your parents right now. I have their number ready to dial anytime.
Wait, not my parents! Please don't involve my parents into this! They'll definitely make me move back home, and I'll lose everything!
I'm not kind, so sorry. I can't help it anymore. Parents, and I reported everything that happened to them in detail. A few hours later, her parents came to pick her up, and they all did a sliding grovel at my family's doorstep, saying, "We'll make her quit her job and transfer the compensation immediately to you. If she ever appears in front of you again, we'll pay a penalty fee." They wrote a written promise and left, and, true to their word, maybe they borrowed from a payday loan company, and the full compensation amount was transferred to me. Perhaps having $20,000 in debt sobered her up a bit, because I heard she's now quietly living at her parents' house, working part-time jobs, and she's paying off the debt little by little. As for my ex-fiancé, Henry, eventually he was kicked out of his parents' house and stayed at various friends' places. But when word of the broken engagement spread around town, gradually, no one would let him stay, and his desperate attempts at dating apps were all failures. Whether from exhaustion or stress, he's apparently already going bald in his 20s.
Thank you for watching all the way until the end. If you felt good after watching this video, please like the video. If not, please leave a comment and give us your feedback. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Your comments and likes help this channel grow. We hope you enjoy our other stories as well.